Welcome back to the News Hub. I'm Jeanette Newman. Consumers have been hit hard, but they don't seem that flustered. Here to unveil that seeming paradox is Ben Casselman. Ben, what is behind this paradox?
Yeah, so there's this strange situation where gas prices are up, after-tax incomes are down, and yet consumers seem to be spending, confidence seems to be okay. And the key thing here is there's not one American consumer. And they're really going in different directions. All of those factors are really hitting kind of lower and moderate income Americans, right? Gas prices, the payroll tax, long-standing high unemployment, right? Those affect everybody, but they're especially hitting that kind of moderate and lower income people.
Okay.
On the wealthier side, people are doing relatively well. Housing prices are up.
Stock market
is in great shape, sure. And, you know, we see a greater strength there, and so far that's been able to kind of hold up the consumer side of the economy.
And can it continue to hold up the consumer side of the economy, the wealthy kind of buoying the consumer confidence in the country?
So there's the big question, and really what this is ultimately going to come down to is jobs. And of course we get on Friday, we get the jobs reports. There's a nice tease forward to that, right? But this is, if we get job growth, then that gives you more consumers who are able to spend, right? More people who have a paycheck coming in, more money that they can spend. If we don't get the job growth, there's only so long that higher end people are going to be able to hold up the economy. At some point, that's going to hit earnings, which is going to hit stocks, which is going to hit wealthier consumers.
Right. Now, we talked a little bit about the sequester at the top of at the beginning of the show. Obviously, wealthy and poor alike are subject to consumer confidence. What role do you think the sequester could play in that consumer confidence for both the wealthy and the less wealthy consumers?
So far, it seems that consumers have just not been paying attention to this whole sequester issue the way that they did to the fiscal cliff drama or the debt ceiling a little while ago. Keep in mind, consumer sentiment has been holding up relatively well the last couple months, but in part that's because it's up from this low that it hit in December. Things crashed down when everybody was getting concerned about the fiscal cliff. You couldn't turn on the news, you couldn't pick up a newspaper without hearing about it. People got concerned about it. We've gotten past that now. People are starting to feel a little bit better, but we're still not exactly confident by historical standards.
Wonderful. Ben Casselman, thank you so much. Obviously, your story online, great story with much more details there. Thank you so much for coming in.